Welcome everyone. I have just parked. We are at Magic Kingdom, ready to head into Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Boy, what a day it's been, but I'm not going to tell you about that in this video. In this video, we are going to just have a really good time and celebrate Halloween early. So I didn't get my wristband yet, but I did get my card. Now I could have just used my annual pass holder card, but it's always nice to have these extra little souvenirs, isn't it? And we also got the brochure, the pamphlet of what's going on tonight for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now the next step is to get over there, so I'm going to take the ferry boat. I think it might be a little quicker, I'm not sure. We'll take the ferry, and then we'll go in and I'll get a special wristband that will allow access to all of the activities for the Halloween party. And you can see my costume today is Nick Wilde from Zootopia. So that's who I'm going to be today. And you can see the boats coming already. And hardly anyone's waiting for it. So there's a pamphlet of things that are available tonight, and as we open it up, you can see down this side it shows where all the trick-or-treat locations are, and over on this side you see the specialty entertainment. The Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, that's a castle show. The Boo to You Parade, I want to make sure I see that. The Happy Hallowishes fireworks, I want to be sure to see that. Monstrous Scream-O-Ween Ball. I'm not real big on the dance party, so I don't know if I'll see that, or the Storybook Circus Disney Junior Jam. And then these show different character meet and greets throughout the park. So that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at. That map is just not big enough to fit into my pocket. So, you know, sometimes you like to keep it kind of pristine to have a little bit of a souvenir. So this will be going home with me, but it'll probably be a mess because I don't carry a purse and I have no way to get it home safely. So here are some special things for this event. We talk about where you can get some special souvenir items. And they talk about specialty foods. I think one of the things I'm going to try is that Madame Leota cookie or whatever it is. It looks really interesting. So everyone else is leaving, but those of us who paid to come to the party are just arriving. And it didn't look like there were that many people at all on the ferry. So I'm kind of hoping maybe it's not going to be really busy tonight. But looking out, the decorations are really cool. Let's take a look at some of them. What a great decoration. People are lining up to take their picture in front of it. We're just going to look at it from out here. And look at the great costumes the cast members have. You guys look awesome.
Thank you. I like your costume.
Thank you. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my picture taken with the Halloween background. And if you stand here long enough, you'll see every costume because the whole world will go by. Disney World, that is. This line doesn't have many people in it, but it's taking a long time. So I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be taking many official Disney photographer pictures. I'll just take my own, and you'll be in it along with me. I have to be sure I get my trick-or-treat bag. I'm going to miss out. Thank you. Thank you. All right, my first treat. And it's a whole bag of stuff. Now let's go have some fun. And up here is where they're going to have the dessert party later. And everyone will be able to sit right over there and have all their desserts while they watch the fireworks. So they are doing badge checks. You can see behind me they have that blocked off as I'm walking into Main Street. So they're funneling people out, and you're only getting past those checkpoints if you have your wristband. I'm gonna guess a lot of the festivities won't start. It's not quite 7, but I'm gonna head to Liberty Square, see if I can catch the cadaver dance. If I can't, I'm getting really hungry. I haven't had anything to eat since 10:30 this morning, and I'm gonna try the Madame Leota treat. And as I told you, it hasn't even started yet, and look at the line. This line's probably 2 hours or more already to meet Jack Skellington. And there they are.
Sorry, I got the camera. No, I got
It's not in the cards for you this evening. Then please remember, the haunting's always free.
Where's Waldo? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Yahoo! There's some really fun costumes as we look around. I'm hoping by the time I work my way around to the Pirates, it'll be 7 o'clock and we can see the special pirate ride through. It's one of the few times that you can see a live actor in Pirates of the Caribbean, and I believe his name is Gunpowder Pete. We'll go over and take a look. So here are some specialty items: a caramel pretzel, cinnamon donuts, and chilled apple cider. I'm gonna get in the candy line. It looks like they're giving out candy. By the time I get through, the Pirates should be ready to go. It keeps getting longer and longer and longer as I walk to the end. So I hooked my candy bag to my camera case so it's hand-free, but when I go off trick-or-treating, I'll have to open it up somehow. And this line for Pirates is huge. Because I have to think, once they open it up, it'll clear out rather rapidly. It says 10-minute wait because there's really no wait. The whole wait is out here. Look at this. The line for Pirates goes all the way back to the Tiki Room. I don't think there was a queue inside at all. So even though this went all the way back to the Tiki Room, it's moving really rapidly now. Let's see if we can find Gunpowder Pete. So how much does a pirate pay for corn? $1 an ear. $1 an ear, get it? You see, that joke could also be used if you ask how much does a pirate pay to get their ears pierced? What is a pirate's favorite letter? You might think it's R, but you'd be wrong. It's the C. Look at that. There's somebody in there. I don't know if he's alive or not, but we're gonna go take a look. My goodness.
Gunpowder Pete, I'm telling you.
Gunpowder Pete?
Apprehend him yourself. You tell the authorities and come back and we'll split the treasure, I know.
Where can we find him?
He's inside. He's inside, I'm telling you.
We're supposed to keep our eyes open for Gunpowder Pete. He's inside. That's what the criminal said.
Yeah.
He is wanted for piracy, pilfering, perjury, larceny, loot and lootness, general inciting incivility, and flattering and insulting the governor's wife. Yes. Yes.
So it seems you'll get incarcerated if you insult the governor's wife. Gunpowder Pete just can't seem to stay out of trouble, can he?
There. Okay, you're about to board. You're boarding your ship and I want you to look out for this man. If he tries to board your ship, do not approach him, do not talk to him, do not look him directly in the eye. His name be Gunpowder Pete. He's a lawyer and a thief and a cheat, and if you find him, you tell me where he is. I'll split the reward with you.
I don't think any of these guys are Gunpowder Pete.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow out.
Pipe down, you lily liver lover! Strike
There's Gunpowder Pete. We found him. We get the reward.
What do we got here? Another group of likely pirates thinking they're gonna take my treasure. But you know what? There's no one going to be taking the festivities. No Jack Sparrow, no Hector Barbosa. That goal is mine. Can I hear a yo-ho?
Yo-ho!
So we found it. We found Gunpowder Peak. Think we'll be able to collect the reward?
Now I want to try to find something to eat. I'm really hungry. I have to admit I dipped into my bag and I did eat some peanut M&Ms. But that's it. Honest. Actually, still quite a bit of daylight out here. I'm going to head over to Liberty Square and see if I can get that Madame Leote snack. Oh, look who's up here. Long, long line for Jack. There's a lot of long lines, but it's kind of hard to see what the lines are for. So what do you think is up here? Moana meet and greet. Okay. There's just so much to do. I really don't want to stand in line and do character meet and greets. I might do one. I haven't decided who yet. But right now I want to see if I can get one of the specialty food items. Look at that. You can get a photo op with Jeannie. So I'm in a treat line. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes us to get through one of the trick-or-treat lines. This is not a character meet and greet. This is just where you get candy dropped into your bag. And every time you see one of these, that means you can get candy dropped into your bag. Well, that was a different way to enter the Country Bears. You enter through the door behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of these doors, because tonight it's not the Country Bears, tonight it's the trick-or-treat location. That's a long candy line. I kind of wish that they would have Melvin and Buff and Max talking to us as we move through here. But they're not. But it'd be a pretty cool Halloween thing if they would, wouldn't it? Look, it's Brer Rabbit. Just hanging around.
Look out, there's a wild fox. Music stopped. He's not wild. Yes, he is. He's
kind of wild. It's the Grave Diggers. Ooh, this is exciting. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. You can see the raindrops on the water. And I hope these clouds just pass by. I hear the Cadaver Dans. I don't know if I should leave line to go see them or if I should stay and wait for the Grave Diggers. Oh, Sophie's choice. That's what I was trying to remember, the Grave Diggers. I think I got some good pictures. I'm glad I stopped by. Now I'm going to try to find that Leota treat. It's driving me nuts. Well, how about that? It's been here all along. $5.99. It's really starting to rain now, so I'm hiding underneath the condiment tent. I guess it's just an umbrella. But I did get the Madame Leota tart, so I want to show you what it's like, and I don't know where I'm going to find a dry place to eat this. Maybe I'll stay right where I am. You can see there has little baubles around it, and you can't see Madame Leota's face very well. Maybe it's because water dripped on it, but she's inside there. But there she is. Now let's see if it tastes as good as it looks like. Well, so it's really a cookie ring. There's just a piece of it broke. So it's this cookie ring, and it's got like a little marshmallow cream in it with those little bubbles on top. I don't know where you can see that. And then the Leota part. So there you can see Leota's face. And then on top of her face is this kind of big piece of sugar. Oh, there's no way you can bite that. That's like something you'll have to suck on after you're done with the tart. So, that's a piece of chocolate. So the little disc with Yoda's face is a piece of chocolate. And then this is a little ring of cookie. And that ring of cookie is filled with a marshmallow. There's a piece of hard candy. It's really hard. You can't bite into it. So that'd be something like a lollipop almost. So it is really raining. I'm not gonna be able to finish this thing. It's so big. It's so sweet. It would take me forever to suck this down enough so I could talk to you. Doesn't this light look weird? Different colors. You're seeing the light is coming through the tree, and that's all these shadows that you're seeing on there. Kind of appropriate for Halloween, don't you think? This looks kind of neat as we head into Tomorrowland. Now, one of the problems, it's raining, and so they're delaying the castle show. I guess that's a risk you take, right? You're paying for this hard ticket event, and so much of it is outdoors. I'm really concerned about the parade. I hope that Headless Horseman can come galloping or at least trotting on this wet pavement, because that is such a sight to see. So I'm gonna head over to Cosmic Rays, and I'm gonna get one of the only treats I saw that was not sweets was a burger over there. And the only thing I ate so far since 10:30 this morning, and it's pushing 9 o'clock now, was that Madame Leota treat. So I'm gonna head over to Cosmic Rays. I'm going to show you what that burger is like, and then I'm gonna see if I can find a spot for the parade. And it looks like the only counters that are open are up front. So as a result, it gets pretty crowded. So there it is, the Munster Smash Burger. So instead of Monster Mash, it's Munster Smash Burger. I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Can you guys please do that?
Here's the sandwich. It's got French fries stuck to it, but it's a patty, and it's got cheese and a piece of bacon and some tater tots and some special sauce. So I'll pick up the camera and show you. But once I put the camera down, I'll stack it all up neatly, and then I'll try to eat it. So I'm rebuilding it now and putting all the tater tots back. I'm making sure the bacon is on the sandwich and not hanging off it. Now we'll try it. Not bad, but I just realized I didn't grab napkins. I think we'll be safe. I'm going to get some napkins. This shows you how much I trust Disney people. I just left my table with my $800 camera sitting here, my cell phone, all my food, everything, and I went to get napkins, and I came back. I didn't want to pick it up and carry it all with me, and I didn't want to lose my table. So there you go. Not bad. It's not a hot night, but it's really a humid night. You can see that. A lot of sweats up here. But I finished my food over at Cosmic Rays, and it was 9:09, and the parade starts at 9:15. I want to make sure I got a good spot, and a really good spot to see the horseman is when he turns the corner out here at Liberty Square. I just walked past the Jack Skellington and Sally meet and greet, and I asked a cast member if she had any idea how long the wait would be. 2 hours. Can you imagine paying $85 to be here, and it only lasts 5 or 6 hours, and you're going to spend 2 hours of that standing in line waiting to meet one character? I don't know. I think I'm going to find other things to do. Okay, now my plan is to hang around Frontierland and see if I can't catch the cadaver dance. That was one of the things I wanted to make sure I did tonight, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because they're just kind of strolling and stopping and singing, but it should be any time now, I hope. Hey, look who's here. We got lucky.
And that is this. So give me a horse, a great big horse, and give me a buckaroo, and let me wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. Yes, sir, and then please give me a ranch, a big pair of hands, and give me a Stetson too, and let me wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. Hey! What kind of ghost haunts a hen house? What kind? A poultrygeist. Hey! What? What kind of pants does a ghost wear? What kind? Blue jeans. Hey!
What?
Why doesn't a cannibal like to eat popcorn with his fingers? Why? He likes his fingers separate. Hey!
What?
Why can't a ghost tell a lie?
Why?
Because you can see right through him.
Now we have Aladdin and Abu. In about 10 minutes, the fireworks start. I want to get a good spot, so I think I'm going to head over to Main Street. Well, will you look at that? It's Jane and
we can push you around, Gray.
jump
in. Jump in so we can see.
It's Jane and Rosie O'Donnell. So I'm going to try the tea party. I'm not really good with spinning things, but if I'm in it myself, I can determine how much I spin. But there's supposed to be different lighting tonight. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here I am on the tea party, and I don't like the spin, so I'm going to let it do whatever it wants to do, and I'll just follow along and have fun. And we're going to pay special attention to this lighting. And so it ends. That wasn't too bad. Dr. Toad handing over the deed. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Make you feel just great, doesn't it?
And my favorite Peppers Ghost. I just really like that. That is so cool. That was one of the best group costumes I saw tonight. There were all the people from Tower of Terror, Rod Serling, the elevator operator, and all the people on the elevator. That was really a clever costume. Usually when I come on here, I have a fast pass, so I don't always get to see this queue. So it's kind of a treat. But one of my favorite hidden misses used to be in this ride, and it was a knot on a tree. And when they redesigned the queue, they took it away. And there's part of this queue that used to be the bathroom. And you can tell because of the tile floor. When we come across it, I'll show you. So right here, notice the tile floor. And this used to be the bathroom when it opened into the alleyway. And they redid everything, but they didn't do that section of floor. Those of you who remember when you came out of Harbor House and turned up towards Peter Pan, there was a restroom area there, and this is it. Look at the mist they have during the Halloween party.
I am your host, your ghost host.
Of course, we have to do Haunted Mansion on Halloween.
Down here. Look who it is. It's Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins, who are you traveling with? Wreck-It Ralph. Mary Poppins is with Wreck-It Ralph, everybody. Are you rehabilitating? He's your son? Does anybody know that? Does Bert know? Listen, I saw Captain Hook tonight. Do you know where Captain Hook does all his shopping? The secondhand store. I couldn't believe it myself, not at first, but Mary Poppins just flashed me. I'm sorry. I'm very surprised at that, but thank you, Mary.
The castle looks particularly frightening tonight. And look at the pet cemetery. My goodness. They really have that lit up well. That is the scariest I've ever seen this look. That is really a good picture of that castle behind, isn't it? And I'm going to have the professional. A lot of the Hatbox Ghost becoming very popular considering it isn't even in this ride. Now none of this is unique to this party. All of the things that are in the store right now can always be purchased. Welcome, foolish mortals. And I suppose that these are tree ornaments. So what do I have? I have that. And I have that. And I have that. And what else do I have? This would be a nice collection to have. Those are quite interesting. And I did get one of those spooky portraits done, where you turn into a ghoul. One of these. I have one of those at home. And there once again is a Hatbox Ghost. Usually I don't like stylized versions of things, but this one I actually kind of like. There again, Hatbox Ghost, and it is not in the Walt Disney World ride. There's the bride. And I have this hanging on my wall at home. Oh, I like that painting. I like that a lot. And there they are in a mirror. The Gravedigger, the Hitchhiking Ghost, the Bride, and the Hatbox Ghost. And they're all the stretching room people. So once again, none of that is unique to the Not So Scary Party, but it's fun to look at the merchandise nevertheless. Now I'm going to go over and get my picture taken with the lantern in front of the Haunted Mansion gate.
Now that's what I call nefarious nightmares.
What just happened? Please, I think he scared us and he made our nightmares true, and then you cried. I know I cried.
I liked it. Oh, enough! Enough, we get it. Thank you, Mr.
And that would be
Faithful friend! Faithful friend!
lore and legend of the villainous fiends. I suppose for such an occasion, I could conjure a few.
I knew we would see eye to eye.
Listen well, all of you. From the underworld's ungodly domain, we call forth its ruler of death and disdain. O pirate from a faraway land, strike fear in our hearts with a hook or a hand.
Even now there's a huge line for people to get a picture in front of the entrance to Magic Kingdom when it's all spooky and hazy and smoky. But I'm not going to wait in line because I've got this one right now. And everyone's walking over it, but there's some really cool projections on the pavement. You can see right here it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And over here is actually a projection of Mickey as a ghost. So thanks for joining me in my visit to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I hope you enjoyed yourself as always. I encourage you to comment down below. Please like and share the videos. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm Mark from the Average Me channel. Happy Halloween.